All right, so let's do a plant shipping video here. It's for a little information. I've been buying plants online for a long time, but I remember before I did, I was nervous to do it. Like, will the plants live? Am I wasting my money? And I do it all the time. Tons of people do. Most online nurseries will sell plants. So here's an order that I got in for some cactus and 2 little sable minors, but I'll just show my process of how I package it up and what you would expect to see unpackaging when you get it. So here is a big 2-pad rooted cutting of Opuntia lindermai. This is the big one I've got in my yard. We take cuttings every year and root a bunch in pots, so these are ready to go. This will definitely flower and fruit this year and literally become a giant patch in your yard. But it's super hardy. Recommend this up into really zone 6, no problem. Zone 5 might have to protect a little bit, but yeah, this is a really good one. So if you look in the box, I kind of made a little nest in here with some packing paper in the bottom, and I've got some like bubble wrap on the sides here. So basically I'm just gonna make a layered nest for all these plants. So we'll get that one in the bottom like that. And then we just got more packing paper. Gonna start packing around it. Make some layers. Protect between the plants. Looks pretty good. Here's a piece of like plastic covered like cotton stuff. Another added insulation layer there. And then if you look over at this is a big rooted Cylindropuntia imbricata. You can see all the roots in there. I've just got it covered with a bag because I didn't want to get all the dirt off and rip the roots. So just covered it with a paper towel and put it in a bag, but it's open so it can breathe. The roots are nice and dry. Like this is the way you definitely want to ship cactus dry. We'll get this in here. So with this guy, it should be okay, but if it breaks off a little segment in shipping, that'll be okay too. They'll just have to have more plants that they can root up. So the customer requested a couple pots, so I got 2 little pots I'm gonna give them for the sable minors to go in, perfect size. And then 2 1-gallon pots, 1 for each of the cactuses. Put all the pots together. Throw them in this corner right here. It'll work pretty good. And then we'll start packing around all this stuff in here. Like this piece for the top up here. So I guess the goal with all this is you want to make it so that the plants don't shift around too much in shipping, especially with this bigger Cylindropuntia. If it's moving around and shifting a bunch, you've got a really good chance of breaking off a lot of these segments. So we want to keep it as in one piece as possible, and that's my job to make sure that I ship it and pack it correctly. So take a little time and me spend the extra money here to make sure that the customer is going to get a really, really good cactus and be happy with it. We're just filling up all that space, so no matter which way the box gets flipped, it's gonna plants will stay in the same spot in there. And there's other tips and tricks to doing this. If you are shipping a plant in a pot with soil, it'd be really awkward and heavy on one side. You want to tape some sticks to it that are the full length of the box you're going to send, and tape those to the pot, and that'll make sure that the whole plant can't shift in the box. But the next time we box one up, if we're doing that, I'll show you. So with palm trees and other live plants that aren't cactus, you want to keep these moist. So these are bare root, but I wrapped them with a moist paper towel and put plastic bags on them and then a rubber band to hold them. But you want the roots to be moist when you ship these. You do not want these to dry out. So now we can just throw these in the box where they make sense. And we'll just keep passing around. I'm actually gonna have to cut this box down. Some more packing stuff. Start throwing some in like this. Lengthways. That looks and feels pretty good. I'm happy with that. So I'm gonna cut these sides down a little bit. Make the box a little shorter. Because again, like I said, we don't want the load to shift in transit. That makes for broken limbs on that Punkia. Just modify this box, lay it down like this, lay it down like that. Yeah, I'm happy with that, feels pretty good. Put one more layer of bubble wrap in there to keep everything tight. Okay, there. Making our own box here. Like that. And that'll stay nice and tight in there, nothing will shift. So then we'll tape her up and get her to the store, get a label on it, tracking number, give it to the customer, and should be there in a couple days. All right, thanks for watching.